Hey, my beautiful queens. Alright, so something I had to touch on that has been a trend in the younger generation. A lot of older generation, but I'm specifically just talking about, you know, 20 and up type deal. Alright, so I already done seen the title, so you know what it's about. We are having a issue, and it's making us look bad, okay, with these married men. Give you a story, and I'm gonna keep the video flowing. A married guy came to talk to me. I didn't know he was married, by the way, and I didn't know he was married at first. And he came to me, and he started his sweet talking. After a while, as you get older, you start noticing where certain conversations are going, so you know the type of questions to ask, and you know how to navigate the conversation in a way. And I asked this man, was he married? Because he just kept dodging, the whole relationship. Like his relationship, he started dodging that. That was a red flag. He was just focused on who I'm dealing with and stuff like that. I was like, so who you dealing with? And he was like, he was married. And he was like, well, I hope this don't mess up our, us getting to know each other. You don't hope what? That's a done data, So, I just wanted to give you guys a few ways on how to spot a married man, and give you guys a few things that married men say. Stay away from these married men, okay? That's what we're going to do. We're going to learn how to do. And I'm going to say we, so no one feels alone in this, because you're not alone. A lot of these men lead you on to believe that it's going to be something that it's not. Let me give you some little tips, all right? If this woman that this man is dealing with, or have been dealing with for 5, 10, 15, 20 years, right? He's missing a void that he's not getting from his wife, either if it's sex, or he want peace around him, or whatever it is. It's pretty much those two. Communication, he wants some peace, and he's trying to go fill that void with somebody else, right? Soon as that woman starts doing exactly what that man wants, I can guarantee you 9 times out of 10 he's gonna leave you high and dry. A lot of times, women that applaud the title of being a side chick, they tend to get in their feelings and try to compete against the wife. They never win, of course. But, yeah, that seems to be an issue. Leave these married men alone. At some point, us women are going to have to put our foot down and no, go back home. This is exactly what I tell them. Go back home, figure that out with your wife. That's your wife. I did not spend 10 years with you. Your wife did. She deserved to be taken out on dates, and that may be what she wants. Don't try to give that to me. I don't deserve any of that. So I'm going to give you guys a few tips. This is how I deal with it. Maybe this will help you guys too, because it's ridiculous out here now. I mean, everybody is applauding being a side chick. Like, no, get your own man. It's okay. It's all right. It's so many out here. It's so many that you don't even have to fight over. You don't have to worry if he's gonna call you the next day, or check up on you, or try to hide you from anybody. You don't gotta worry about that, because you'll have your own man, right? And he's gonna do everything to show you that you are just his. And that's it. He's not playing around, no games, or whatever. Okay. One thing married men say is, let's be friends. let's be friends. That's one of the main things that married men say. Let's be friends. He want to keep you at a friend level so that once again his wife or the woman that he's been with for so long, once she tighten up, he still have room enough to be like, well, we just friends and this is all it is, and eventually dip out. That's one thing. No, stay out of that drama, because it's more that comes with that situation than you see, and you start to see it a little bit longer down the line. You start to see why their relationship is the way it is, why she don't want to be with him anymore, whatever the case. I mean, you start to see that months down the line. If you try to pursue it a little bit longer, years down the line, and guess what? You're no better than her. He's going to do the same thing that he's doing to you. Doing the same thing that he's doing to her, to you. It's never going to end, so you can't feel like you're going to get anything better, or you can change him. Oh, he's hurt, and I just want to fill this void that he says that he's missing. It's like a ripple effect. It's going to keep happening. Another thing, I wrote this down, so bear with me. If they say we've been broken up for a certain amount of time, we've been broken up for 2 years, or we kind of fell out of love 2 years ago. That's another thing that they say. Like, a lot of married men say this. Like, I'm telling you guys, like, I have experienced, everything that I'm telling you, this is what they have said to me, so I can spot a married man before he even says he's a married man. You don't even have to tell me. I'm going to ask the question, because nobody really out in this world alone. Nobody is real. They have somebody. Somebody have somebody, especially if this man is like 50, 60 years old, 40 years old. You have somebody that you have spent a numerous amount of time with, and I'm going to ask my questions, right? So another thing they say is, I'm not happy, or she's not happy. He wants you to fill that void. He feels like it is somebody, and he may not be happy. She may not be happy. There's a reason behind that. That's why people mind their business. That's why they should. And a lot of times they don't. But that's another red flag. We're not happy. She's not happy. He's married, and stay out of that. We're getting a divorce. This is one of the biggest ones as well. We're getting a divorce. Right? This is pretty common, and that's really not the case. If this man has been with this woman for so long, he really don't want to leave that. He done invested so much time, so much energy into that woman. He's not trying to up and leave. Another one is, she cheated on me. I hear this a lot. She cheated on me. She cheated on me. Like, is that supposed to make me feel bad? You talking down? I don't get why men talk down on their women. I don't like that. I don't condone that. If I'm in a conversation with him and I don't want to hear you talking down on her. I don't want to hear that. Because you love her. You've been with her for 10 years. She cheated on you. Whatever the case may be, that's y'all business. But don't try to drag me up in that. And a lot of men want you to feel sorry for them. Let that man work that out with his wife. Work that out with his kid's mother. Let them have that. Because once you get in that drama, you dragged in it. A lot of times it's hard to come out. You don't know what that woman is thinking. He may tell you this, but at the same time, it could be something else. So just be careful of that. If he say, yes, we married, but we not together, or we don't live together. A lot of men say this as well. These are many red flags. It's so much more, but these are the main common ones. We're not together, but you're still married, but you guys are still dealing with each other sexually. You still talk to each other. You're still together. Like, you're still together. And just don't get caught up in that as well. And if he can't stop talking about her, if this woman is the only thing that come out his mouth, oh, she did this, and if every time y'all have a conversation it's about her, he's not over her, that's a red flag. Maybe he's trying to get a little insight on see why she's doing what she's doing. It's like as if he's crying out for help. Nobody wants to lose the love of their life, somebody that they have invested so much love into, so much energy into, so much pain into, so much, all that come with relationships. Nobody want to just walk away from that. Nobody, no matter how many times a man is out here hoeing around, they do that too. That's how you know if there's a lot of red flags, I'm telling you. And when you just listen to these men and you can ask them, a lot of times they will not lie to you. Ask them, are you married? A lot of them do not wear their ring. If they're about 30 years and up, if they're married, if they have like a lot of years invested into something, ask them. It's okay for you to ask them. A lot of them do not lie. They tell you. And then, they gonna want to explain, well, this is why this is this, and but it don't really mean anything to me. I feel like you're different. Like, I won't do that to you, because she did so much wrong to me. And guess what's gonna happen? All of those things are not really serious in their mind. At the end of the day, they still want that woman. They still want that bun. At the end of all of their drama, this is why you stay out of drama, so that you don't get your feelings involved. You shouldn't be wanting to take anything from a married, from a man, period. You should be independent on your own, doing your own thing, so the whole money factor, like, you don't have to go after money. You can work for it. A lot of people do that. Then you won't even have to feel like you're just selling yourself. But these are a lot of common things that's going on. And at some point, us amazing, beautiful women should have more respect for ourselves, our bodies, our minds, and put ourselves at a higher pedestal than allowing someone to use us for either sex or whatever the case may be. Let him have that with his wife. That's something that they need to fix. Because once you get your feelings involved, your emotions involved, after he done told you all of this, you got to realize he done told her the same thing. You just don't want to be involved in all of that. You know what I mean? Like, be a queen, not a drama queen. You can kind of tell the difference when you're a queen or when you're a drama queen. When you're a drama queen, you're inviting drama, And this is not just with young women. This is with women, period. You have older women that still messes with married men and they think that it's okay. That's not okay. That's not okay. Karma is a mug. And not even just karma. It's just, don't scoop that low. Don't. Just us women, we have to have a higher standard. Set a higher standard for ourselves. It's a lot of men out here. A lot of single men. Real single men out here. It's a lot of them that's looking for someone that's single as well. and not trying to chase the next woman's man. It's not cool. Because as soon as you start trying to settle down, guess what? Somebody gonna try to take your man. It be like that until us women stand our ground and let these men know that I'm not just ussy. You're going to respect me how I respect myself. And that's where how you respect yourself and how you handle yourself, how that plays a role. Because he's going to treat you how you treat yourself. It's time for that to stop. That's not cute, ladies. It's not. And it should not be acceptable at all. Being a side chick, why wouldn't you just want to have a man to yourself? If anything, if you want one, you can have one to yourself. Not trying to be a problem in somebody else's life. If you know you can not be a problem in somebody else's life, just don't be a problem in somebody's life. Because that's going to cause problems for you. Now, I'm talking to Jezebel spirit. No one knows what Jezebel spirit is. It is a spirit that tries to destroy families, destroy businesses, destroy. So, all those, the community of side chicks and women that get themselves caught up in that because they want to feel what that love is. They want to feel what that woman is feeling as well. They want that long-term relationship. A lot of times it just don't pan out that way. A lot of times. So that Jezebel spirit. Talking to many of those Jezebel spirits out there. It's time to let that spirit go. It is. Because it not only destroys you, first and foremost, it destroys those around you. Telling you something? I know, not what I heard. Alright, you guys. I done talked enough. Those are many red flags to look for when it comes to these married men. Stay safe. Stay protected. Keep your self-worth no matter what. Keep your self-worth. Because at the end of the day, you have to think about that. At the end of the day, he's watching you. And you're going to be judged by what you do. Be careful out there. I love you guys. And I hope this was a blessing for millions of women. Thousands of women. Not just one. One is not enough. For many women. And hopefully you can give this message to somebody else. Because it's time for it to stop. It's time for it to stop. It's been time. But I had to address it. I love you, ladies. And see you in the next video.